Welcome back to No Man's Sky, everyone. Jason here, and in this video it's going to be a bit longer, but I'm going to show you how to get all 11 exotic trophies from the anomalous planets and max out your planetary zoology at the same time. So there are 11 trophies you can pick up in the world, but you have to go to each specific anomaly planet. And so you have these ones like the electric cube, the Terbium Growth, the light fissure, the bubble cluster, Hex Plate Bush, the glitching separator, the Ossified Star, one of my favorites, the Rattle Spine that looks kind of like the alien from Pitch Black, the cable pod, the Kalkashrew, I believe, Kalkashrew? I don't know. This one is on the Easter planet with all the eggs and stuff. And then the Capillary Shell. Alright, so those are all the glitches you can get. As of right now, this is before the Beyond update, guys. So this is only going to work, number one, if you have portals and all the glyphs. So you need to find a portal and glyphs. And number two, before the Beyond update. So get it done now. That's why I want to put it out now so you can get it. It took me about a couple hours to do it. But once you get them, you're good to go. And you can go get as many as you want. And then if you put them down, you can pick them back up. See? I can pick it right back up, alright? So, I also want to give credit where credit is due. And I actually found this on the NMS Coordinates Exchange on the Reddit, the subreddit for all the Coordinates Exchange. I always tell you guys to go there. They have a post from ZHunt69. He's the one who found all the coordinates. ZHunt69. Thank you for putting this list together. Also, Apex Fatality. Apex Fatality did the graphics. He kind of put it all together into one post. Both of those guys, or gals, awesome post. And I always recommend, check out the NMS Coordinates Exchange on Reddit. You're going to find a whole bunch of cool stuff there. So without further ado, let's get into the coordinates and how to track down all of these cool trophies and get your planetary zoology while doing it. So the first trophy we're going to go after is called the, and I'm going to pronounce this wrong, Kalkashrew? It is a cool looking one, but as always, you're going to need a portal and all the glyphs if you need them up top, down below in the description. And to make it easier this time, just go to, because there's a lot of coordinates going on here, so go to the NMS Coordinate Exchange on Reddit, okay? That subreddit has amazing stuff, plus it has posts like this where you can get all 11 exotic trophies right off the bat. And again, thank you so much, ZHunt69. ZHunt69 is the guy that put all this, or person who put all of these coordinates together. And so, let's hit it. This is the first one for the Kalkashrews. So let's do this. And I mean, if you want to go with the video, then pause the video or take a screenshot, whatever happens to be easier for you. So, first one is going to be a dinosaur. Then the bird. Then we have a tree. Then we have the bird again. Then we have the Triforce. Then we have the black hole. Then we have the hot air balloon. Then we have the hot air balloon again. Then we have the battleship. Then it's going to be the teepee. Then it's the dinosaur. And the last one is the bird. So let's go get this cool egg-looking thing. There you have it. You land here. And I would always recommend have a lot of empty space. There's 11 of them, but you can pick up multiple ones if you want to, and I'm going to. And so I think they stack up to 5, and so depending on how many you want to take, it could take up a lot of room. So you got to have at least 11 spaces open in your inventory. Oh yeah, and there's an experiment I've wanted to do. Okay, so like if you bring in your starship, can you bring in another one? Let's see. Oh yeah, we could totally bring in another ship if we wanted to use one. Yeah, right here, my shuttle. So yeah, if I wanted to say, hey look, if I was actually going to go looking for a starship and I brought the wrong one with me, you could totally bring in your other one, get in it and go. But I'm going to be using my Explorer because this thing has really cool gas mileage on it. Oh, and I'm going to run into the portal real fast. Now, what you're going to be looking for once you land on the planet that you want to hit, you want to be looking for question marks. Now, it might take you a second to find one, but there's one over there. Let's mark it real fast. You hold X on Xbox. It'll mark it for you. I believe that's square on PS4. And look at this right here. And all you gotta do is pick it up. Boom. And now we have it. So there we go. And we gotta get a stack of 5. So let's see if we can get some more. Going a little bit of an Easter egg hunt here. No pun intended. And actually, also, while I'm at it, let's see if I could do the discovery. 0 of 1. Okay, so let's actually look and see if an animal's bouncing around here. Because this will also do the zoology milestone for us. So while we're checking out the cool trophies, we can also get the zoology. There we go, right here. Anomalous animal. Boom. Now I've discovered all the animals on a single planet, and you know what that means, right? Go into your discoveries. And let's click on this paw right up here. There you go. There you go. So that's how you would get that. And to just show you. Well, I didn't show you before. Dang it. I should have looked at it and seen how many I had. I'm up to 13, so we'll check on the next one to make absolutely sure that works. I'm not seeing any more question marks anywhere. Okay. Well, I mean, definitely go looking if you want to get multiples. Go look. But I'm going to give this a break. We're going to move on to the next coordinates, okay? Now, once you've made it back, we're going to go on to our next coordinates. And this is where we're going to find the Ossified Star. The Ossified Star. I'm pretty sure I'm pronouncing that one right. So here are the coordinates for the Ossified Star. Oh, let's get through this stuff real fast. Activate the portal. Now it's going to be sunset, bird, the tree, the bird again, the Triforce, the black hole, hot air balloon, the boat, the teepee, the dinosaur, and then the bird. So let's hit it. Ossified Star. Yeah. Now these are my favorite, this is probably my favorite planet type because I love these cool star looking things. I love them. And this has already been discovered by someone on Xbox, so he probably already found the animals. So let's see, discovery, up 0. You might have to find them just because they don't want you to cheat and already know all of them, but it's easy enough. On all the anomaly planets, there's only one animal, so you could totally find them, especially if you're looking for the trophies anyway. You might as well get the animal and get the discovery, so you can do... Oh man, this is a big cliff. So you can also get the Planetary Zoology milestone. Extractable reality glitch. Okay, so that's what we're looking for. So let's go down here. It should come up as a question mark soon. I don't know how close you have to be. But it's down there. I see it. Okay, I'm gonna... No, slide! Yep, there you go. Question mark. You're looking for a cool yellow question mark. Go over to it, hold a B, and now we have it. Ossified Star, that's the one. So there we go, one of each. I'm going to dink around a little bit, look for the animal and another star if I can pick one up. It looks like they're going to come up as yellow. So probably that one over there. Yeah, extractable reality glitch. So you're looking for the cool yellow looking stars. Oh, there's a whole bunch of them down here. Ooh. Hopefully there's an animal down here, that way I can scan it. I'm not seeing anything. Oh, I love how they turn purple when you look at them. It's just a weird, unsettling thing. But yeah, I'm sure that's one right there, and that's one over there too, because they're both yellow. Let's go check it out. That's it. Boom. Done. All right, that's awesome. And I believe the animal on these planets, the Ossified Star planet, is going to be rolling around, like a huge one of these stars that is rolling around. I'm still not seeing any red dots. That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for red dots. That way I know, okay, it's in that area. Nothing. What is that? Floating crystal, okay. Now this is a good time to test out my theory, and I'm pretty sure it still works. I don't know. I haven't tested it out since we've had a few patches, okay? But when Next first came out, you were able to use your jetpack infinitively. You were able to use the jetpack without running out of fuel if you were going against a wall. So like if you had to scale this huge wall, you'd probably run out of jetpack before you got to the top. But if you use it and then lean up against it, like keep touching it. Look at that, look at it. I'm not even using any fuel. Just keep going into it. Like I'm going forward straight into the wall. Using no fuel. I love that. Yeah. Oh man, okay. The jumping thing is killing me though. Ooh, Lord. Okay, so as long as you don't do your cool jumping, you're fine. Just don't jump, but if you're leaning against the wall, you're good to go. Oh, look at that, another Ossified Star. I'm not seeing any red. Come on. I need to prove if I'm right, if you can get Planetary Zoology doing this, because then I got a 2-for-1 video for you guys. I'm hoping that's the case. I think I'm hitting the maximum on my stars, but we're going to find out. Yep, 5. Yep, that's where it is. Meter is full, so 5 is the most you can have in one stack. Oh, there's one is. Thank God. Woo! Let's come over here. Okay, so there's one rolling over there. So before I do it, I want to show you guys. I'm at Planetary Zoology, scanned all, discovered all species on 13 planets. So if I do this correctly, it should give me 14. We're at 13 right now. Look at this cool little jack rolling around. Yes. So now we're going to back up. We're going to go over to the paw all the way. And now we're going to look at it. 14 planets. Yes, so that works. So, while you're doing this, get the trophies and also get your Planetary Zoology if you have not done that yet. Fastest and easiest way to do it, you guys. Find anomaly planets, and since we are visiting one of every anomaly planet, you could totally do it. There's 11 planets, so you could even be at 0 right now. There's 11 different trophies, so we're going to be visiting 11 planets. And so, you can get your Planetary Zoology in a snap. Spend a couple hours doing this, you're good to go. So let's go hit the next one. Now once you get back, we're going to be looking, the next one, the third on the list, is called the Cable Pod. So, if you're looking for the Cable Pod, here are the coordinates for an awesome planet that has cable pods. Now these are going to be the weird ones. This is the planet that is a weird one to me. I don't like this planet. Not one of my favorites, but we're going to go with it anyway. So it's going to start out with the hot air balloon, the bird, the tree, the bird, the Triforce, the black hole, another hot air balloon, and a third hot air balloon, the boat, the teepee, the dinosaur, and the bird. So let's go get this cable pod. Yep, this is the weird one. So we're, as always, looking for the cool, like, question mark. So let's go discover the question mark. Alright, so it looks like we found one. And it looks a little bit smaller, and it's lit up differently. So this one is a green or like turquoise color, whereas the other ones are going to be either white or yellow. So you're looking for this type of deal. And there you go, cable pod. Got one. All right, so let's move on to the next one. Yeah, made it back safe and sound. So now we're moving on to the Capillary Shell. The Capillary Shell, okay? This one is a weird one too, I think. Yeah, this is the weird, like, broken glass planet, I believe. We're gonna find out together. So, sorry, I was trying to get my coordinates up, that way I know. And as always, I'm going to the NMS Coordinate Exchange on Reddit. That's where you want to go. It makes it so much easier. You can read all these coordinates on your own, okay? So, the fourth one is it's gonna be a moon. There it is. A bird. Ooh, a whale. Teepee. Triforce. Black hole. Hot air balloon. Hot air balloon. Boat. Teepee again. Dinosaur. And then the bird. So let's go get the Capillary Shell. Oh no, this is the butterfly one. Okay, not the broken glass, the butterfly one. That's cool. Okay, well, let's go check and see if we can find some cool Capillary Shell glitches. I think I see one. I think I see one, you guys. There you go. And this is actually pretty good. It's highlighted. So here's what a capillary shell looks like. But there's another one over here. I'm going to show you what it looks like from a distance, because you can actually see it when you're coming up on it. See right over there. That right there in the center screen, right there. Oh, and you can actually, if you scan it, it says it's an extractable reality glitch. But it highlights itself. You could see it from like miles away. I mean, look at this. It's all dark. So if it's nighttime when you get here, you could see it from a mile away. Look at that. That's crazy how bright that is. We're going to go grab that one. I want to show you guys that it's actually real. So yeah, look at that thing. Glowing from that far away. So let's grab it. All right, we got this one. Good to go. Now, before you leave, make sure to check for the animals if you want to get your Planetary Zoology. If you don't need to, then let's go home. All right, so if need be, sit around for a little while, collect some more extractable glyphs, some shells, and get your 5 and get the animal. But if not, hey, let's head home. All right, so when you finally get back home, we're going to move on to the next one. The next one is the Hex Plate Bush. The Hex Plate Bush. This is the one we're going after. So, let's follow these coordinates. And again, as always, you can always go to the NMS Coordinate Exchange and look this up yourself just to make it a little easier on yourself. But I'm just going to put it up here, and if you want to just pause the video or just, screenshot it, that's totally fine too. Whatever way you want to do it, doesn't matter. But here you go. So, dinosaur, bird, beetle, teepee, triforce, black hole, hot air balloon, beetle, teepee, dinosaur, and bird. So let's go get this Hex Plate Bush. Yeah, okay, we spawned up here. And this is one of the cooler looking planets. I love the Hex planets. They look really awesome, especially since the literal ground is made out of metal, metal plating. That is crazy. So let's go look for those question marks. Let's go see what the Hex Bush looks like. Oh, this is pretty cool. I ran into the animal first before the Hex Plate. So if you want to look at the animal on a Hex planet, there it is, the cool little hopping plates. Oh, there's a pain to scan. Let's try to scan this one. Really? Oh, this is going to be a pain, I know it. Got it. All right. There's my Planetary Zoology in the bag for this planet. Let's look for some question marks. I need the bush. Oh, I think I found one. Yeah, I did. Holy cow. This is one of the hardest ones I've had to come looking for, you guys. Because you can't tell. It looks like every other thing. Oh, wait a minute. No, it's not. It has more of an orange color to it. Okay, so you see how all the other plants have yellow? The bush is orange. Okay, that's the way to look for it. You're looking for an orange, cool-looking thing. Not yellow, orange. But man, it took a while for me to find it. It's hard. So that was what? Our number 5. Okay, so we're a little less than halfway through. So yeah, just look for the orange, not yellow. That's what you're looking for. Other than that, they look exactly the same. So, holy cow, it is hard to nail down the hexagon bush. But we got one. So moving on to the next one. I'll see you when I get back home. So once you've made it back home, it's time to move on to the next one. And the next one is the Rattle Spine. Now this is a really cool looking one. It looks like it reminds me of the aliens from Pitch Black. So this one's a really cool one to have. So if you're looking for the Rattle Spine, you're gonna want to head to these coordinates because it's gonna be easy to get them. So sunrise, bird, beetle, teepee, triforce, black hole, air balloon, hot air balloon again, the beetle, the teepee, the dinosaur, and the bird. So let's go get a Rattle Spine, yeah! So yeah, look at this one, look at that. The really big, creepy looking ones. I think this is the first anomaly planet I landed on after the update with Next, with the, oh, it wasn't the next update, it was after that. They added the anomaly planets after Next, and they were really cool looking. So let's go find a question mark. And this one's going to be really easy to identify because you're going to see a lot of these cool, like, broken pieces, and they have these huge, pitch black looking monuments. But the statues, the trophies, are little tiny ones right here. So there you go. Pick up the Rattle Spine and you're good to go. And as always, don't forget, if you are looking to get your Planetary Zoology, stick around, get some more spines. I mean, they're pretty easy to find. Look at, boom, I got another one right here. But you're going to be looking for animal. And it looks like, I believe this is the one that looks like a little pillar, a little jetpack running around. Let's just find them out, because they're right over here. Oh, no, these are the spikes that come out of the ground. Okay. There you go. There's your Planetary Zoology, the next level right there. As always, once you scan the item, or scan the animal, pause, go into your discoveries right here, and you'll see you got one of one species, but you always hit that paw, because if you don't, it doesn't count. You have to hit the paw, okay? You have to hit the paw for it to count. So let's move on. Let's go to the next one. That one was really fast. So once you've grabbed the Rattle Spine, you move on to the Bubble Cluster. Now these ones are really, this is a really cool one. I think this is a more fun one. It's not as weird looking, not as alien looking. This is more just ridiculous, but it's really cool. I like these planets. These planets are pretty cool. Usually they're called foaming planets if you're looking for them. But here are the coordinates if you want to go find one right now, and you have all the glyphs. It is going to be the weird spaceship, sunset, or sunrise, whatever you want to call it, Dino, Triforce, Black Hole, Hot Air Balloon, Hot Air Balloon, Hot Air Balloon. Then we're going to go with Teepee, the weird ship, yet again. And then we're ending on the Triforce this time, which is cool. Yeah, so let's go hit the Bubble Cluster. Let's go get that one. Ow, my bowls. I love it when people find this stuff and they name it something awesome. Wow, that planet's really close, too. I bet you this is a moon. So, once you land on the other side of the portal, let's look around. Oh, right off the bat. Right over here. Now, this is going to be a little bit harder to find because it's just a group of bubbles. That's literally it. You're picking up bubbles out of bubbles. There's just a little, like, section of bubbles that you can grab. But the cooler thing is that the animal on this planet is a water balloon. Not just any water balloon. It's a water balloon filled with blood, it looks like. So let's check this thing out. Oh, let me show. I've been keeping up with my my Planetary Zoology, so I'm out on 16 planets now. And let's scan this baby right here. Look at that. It's just literally a balloon filled with blood. And it's leaking out the bottom. If the movie It was in the video game, this is it right here. Look at that. just dripping blood, or red liquids. I should say red liquid. Dripping red liquid out. That is so weird. All right. So yeah, we got our bubble cluster, and yeah, it's a little bit easy, but it's gonna be hard to spot them. There's no way to tell where they are unless you're scanning, because then you'll see the question mark pop up. But other than that, you really can't tell where they're at, because it's just a big glob of bubbles, and there's bubbles all over the place. So it's a little bit hard to find them, but got some, so let's move on to the next one. So before we move on to the next one, I know some of you guys are like, wait a minute, Jason, you didn't hit the gold paw when you scanned the bleeding balloon. I did that on purpose because I want to see if I could scan it on that planet, then come back through the portal and see if I could do it now. So, as you can see, I'm still at 16. Oh no, I don't know if I'll never find it. No, okay. That's where I'm wrong. That's where I'm wrong, because now I'm never gonna be able to find it. I didn't pay attention to it, so I have no idea where it is. Let's see, what was it called? No, ow, my bowls. There we go. Ow, my bowls, right here. Let's view it, and once you select it, put this in and scan it. Boom. Now we're at 17. So you can do it once you come back. The problem is, and I'll tell you right now, you're never going to remember. I mean, thankfully someone renamed that system, so I remembered it. Ow, my bowls. But if someone doesn't rename it, like if it is the generic name that is randomly generated, unless you write it down, I mean, I know I won't remember that. It's going to be insanely hard to remember that. So do it while you're on the planet. If you're going for the Planetary Zoology, hit that paw while you're on the planet to make it easier on yourself, so you don't have to go back and scan through all of your discoveries, okay? All right, so moving on. Our next one, let me pull it up real fast. The Terbium Growth. We're going to go after the Terbium Growth, which looks like a weird, like, I don't even know what to call it, a big ball, a spinning ball. You'll know it when you see it. When I finally get there and I show you it, you'll know what I'm talking about. So, we're going to go with moon, bird, dinosaur, Triforce, black hole, hot air balloon, hot air balloon, hot air balloon, TV, weird spaceship, and then the Triforce. So let's go get the Terbium Growth. There you go. Now you know what I'm talking about. These cool big spinning balls. Or weird... I don't even know what to call those things. So we're looking for the question mark. And I have a feeling it's going to be small and close to the ground. But we're going to find out once I find one. Oh, there it is. And not only is it smaller and closer to the ground, it's also a lot slower than the other ones. Look at that. That's a very slow moving one. Oh, and it's more of an orangish color. So that is what they look like, alright? They're orange and they're slow moving. Everything else is kind of quicker than it. Yeah, alright. So we got the Terbium Growth. Oh, and there's the animal for this planet is always going to be... And that's what you'll notice. On every single one of the anomaly planets, every time you get a planet that's like this, it will always have the same one animal on it. And now this is before the Beyond update, so who knows if they change that or not. But you can always depend on looking for the same animal on that specific type of anomaly planet. And, before I forget, I told you guys to do it, but I'm about to do it too. So, you always want to do it while you're on the planet because it highlights instantly where you are. That way you don't have to worry about going back and finding the planet that you're on. Boom, done. All right, let's move on to the next one. All right, so we made it back home. So now let's move on to the... I don't even know. I lost track of how many we're going... Actually, I could do that right now. So we're on to the 3, 6, 7, 8. We're on the 9th trophy now. Woo! Getting up there. All right, so the 9th one is the Electric Cube. So this is going to be one of the cooler planets. I don't know. I might need to go through and make a list of the coolest to the least coolest planets. But hey, you know, let me know down in the comments below which ones are your favorites. Which ones do you not like? I will say I don't like the tentacle one. That one's weird. Anyway, let's move on. This is going to be for the Electric Cube. So, Sunset, Bird, Triforce, the Trivial Pursuit sign, Triforce again, the Black Hole, Hot Air Balloon, Hot Air Balloon, Hot Air Balloon, the TP, the weird looking ship, and then the Triforce as the end one again. So that is for the Electric Cube. Electric Cube. So let's go get an Electric Cube. Yeah, this is the one that looks like broken glass. I love these planets. And oh my god, is that a cube already? Right off the bat? It is! Right off the... Oh, unidentified material. Ooh, I was about to freak out. I was going to say, wow, right next to the portal they have it. Oh, they do have the animals right next to the portal. So let's scan the animal on this planet. And these are the rocket little pillars that I was talking about earlier. So there you go. Boom! Yeah? Alright, now let's look for question marks. Oh, there's one right over there. Let's get this Electric Cube. Where are you at? Alright, so they're smaller, more towards the ground. You really can't tell, though. They look like everything else. Yeah, they look like everything else. So it's going to be hard to pick those ones out in a crowd. I mean, they're lower to the ground. That's what I will say about that. They're lower than the other ones. The other ones seem to be up in the air. These ones, the trophy seems to be low to the ground. Yeah, oh. So that's what you're looking for. One that is low to the ground. Yep. There's little animals over there. Yeah, low to the ground and a small one. I mean, they're all pretty small, though. So that's not really a defining factor. But they're low to the ground. The biggest thing, always, with all of them, is to pull out your scanner because it'll come up as a question mark. That way you know, okay, that is for sure. And you can kind of see it a ways off. You mean, you can't be miles and miles away, but if you're semi-close to it, it'll tell you, hey, look, there's one right here. So scanner is your best friend when it comes to finding all these trophies. So let's move on to the... It's getting dark. Let's move on to the next one, all right? So, moving on. This is the second to the last trophy we're looking for. This is going to be called the Light Fissure. The Light Fissure. All right, so let's put those coordinates right in there and let's check it out. So this is going to be Boat, Sunset, Black Hole, the Beetle, Triforce, Black Hole, Hot Air Balloon, Hot Air Balloon, Hot Air Balloon. Then we're going to go to TP, the Weird Starship, and then we're ending on the Triforce yet again. So there you go. There's your coordinates for the Light Fissure. So let's go check this out. Let's go get ourselves a Light Fissure. All right, Ray Throw. And this is the cool looking ones because you have these cool, like, I don't even know, spotlights going up into the air. Yeah, and so don't worry about the naming of the planets or anything like that because every system is going to be named something different. They're going to be the same type of planets and the same, you know, things are going to populate there for now. until the Beyond update, probably, but they're going to be called something different because each console you're allowed to rename it, whoever discovers it. I'm sure someone's already been to yours, just like here, so let's go look for some question marks. So it looks like we got one right over here. Let's see what it looks like. So it's a smaller version of the big ones. Okay, so you have the big ones, and then you have the tiny one right here, the light fissure right here. It still looks like a bigger or a smaller version of the big ones. Okay, that makes sense. And I'm actually, excuse me, I'm going to look for the animal, because I don't think I've ever looked for the animal on one of these type of planets. At least I don't remember doing that. Plus I need some more fissures anyway, so that's what I'm going to do for a second. Oh, there's a red one over there. What does that mean? I'm going to check that one out. That's weird. Why is it red? Oh, these are the ones you can pick up. You can pick up ones that are red. So maybe that's the easy way to spot them from a distance. They're a little bit different colors. The first ones I picked up didn't look like a different color, but maybe. Okay, so you're looking for red beams. Think I see it. Whoa, okay, the animal on these planets is weird. Let's check that thing out. Whoa! That's a weird one. Look at that. It's like a weird electric ball just rolling around. Thankfully, it's not aggressive to me right now. But, whew. All right. Oh, and before I forget, not that one. Upload that discovery. That way you get your Planetary Zoology. Now let's go head back, and we're going to go to the final trophy. Coming up, the final trophy. Heck yeah. Okay, so we're on the final exotic trophy that you're going to go look for. This is called the Glitching Separator. The Glitching Separator, okay? So here are the coordinates if you want to go find the Glitching Separator. Oop. The last one in my list. Last one I need. So it is a sunset, bird, Triforce, black hole, Triforce, the dragonfly, hot air balloon, the boat, the teepee, the dino, and then the sunset. So let's go get that last one. Let's hit that glitching separator. Oh yeah. The broken, like, stained glass one. I like this one. Oh no, not the stained glass. This is just the broken monuments. Okay. Like that. So let's go look for the question marks. Oh, look at right off the bat, right there. Are you serious? Right next to the portal. I love that. So what does it look like? Alright. All the rest of these are kind of orangish. And this one looks darker. Oh no, never mind. Oh, this is just more broken. Okay, so it's still orange, but it's way more broken. Oh no, God. I'm confused, guys. The blue one. That's the one. Okay, so blue looking one. That's your separator. Oh, look at, there's the animal for this planet as well. So let's look at that. Wow! I don't think I've ever seen these guys either. What is that? Look at that! They're crazy! They're like cool, like stones or whatever. Okay. So the glitch, the trophy, is going to be blue, while all the rest of them are orange. That's how you identify it. Look at that right there. Boom. So yeah, they're all orange. This one's more of a blue, darker color. Yeah, definitely. There you go. That's how you identify it. Easy peasy. Easy to find, too, right next to the portal. I love it. So that is how you find all 11 exotic trophies on the anomaly planets and get your planetary zoology maxed out. Hopefully you guys liked it, and yep, there you go. I have all of them right there. There's 11. 3, 6, 9, 10, 11. There's 11 so far. This is before the Beyond update, guys, so I hope you guys are pumped up for the Beyond update. I can't wait to see what's inside of it. And hopefully you guys get your trophies before it hits, because then who knows what they're going to change. There might not be trophies, or there might be even more of them. So, hopefully you guys liked it. If you did, hit that like button for me. And if you want to see more, subscribe to the channel. I have episodes on everything you can think of for No Man's Sky. And I will see you guys next time.